Okay, so we're now connected. Thank you, hello, and welcome to this very first session on my channel. So I don't know if anyone's watching. I see that there's one like. And first of all, I just want to know how are you guys doing in this time of lockdown and self-quarantine? It's not too lonely? Oh, my new haircut. So yeah, I'm sorry about this. I was a bit of a troll. So I showed the picture and I was pretending I was shaving everything. But actually I took the biggest comb, which is 9mm. Actually I had 12mm, but so it doesn't look that short. But you guys were expecting a bald guy, right? So how is my self-quarantine? Well, not too bad. Actually, I got used to it kind of. And as I was saying, we don't need a permit to go outside, but you do get a ticket. You get a fine if you don't respect social distancing. Hola de Colombia, ¿cómo estás? In Portuguese, yeah, the only thing I know in Portuguese is oi. Obrigado. Thank you for watching. Marhaba, kifak. Oh my God, this is so international. Well, I mean, that's the beauty of internet as well, right? Gathering people from everywhere. So someone asked the question, what is going on with Mark? What about the web series FRAJALICAN? You guys, we just got busier on both sides. I think he mentioned that in one of his videos. He's fully dedicating his career on YouTube and social media. But on my end, as I was mentioning, I do have a full-time job in communication marketing, and my job required a few travels every month. Obviously now I don't travel for work anymore, but that was the case when we put the web series on hold. Also, the fact that we don't live right next to each other, so we had to plan every time we would meet and shoot, and I just couldn't keep up. So he's doing his thing, and I'm actually very happy for him. He's having a lot of collaborations and a lot of sponsors as well, so I couldn't be happier as a friend. So that being said, I also wanted to do my own thing. So invest my time in my own channel, and especially helping the people who want to learn Japanese and French, but also keep studying languages. So it was just too complicated. Now, you know, he's got his girlfriend as well. They're making videos together, and I love their videos. They're just funny. Oh, by the way, my name is not Nico. I keep repeating it, but nobody listens. My name is Bong. So yeah, Nico is the name of my character in the web series. So Mark decided to keep his real name. But for me, I decided to change it because for me it was a fiction. So I wanted to dissociate myself with the character. So I've created some other characters as well, I could say, for my channel, and I'll try to invest a little bit more in that because I have a background in theater and I want to act a bit more. It's not very easy because I'm in a very small studio. But I like to make more comedy and collaborations as well. So that's pretty much it. What will I be presenting at the conference? Good question. If I can go there, I want to. Well, first of all, I don't know if I'll be accepted. I've submitted my application. I'm not quite sure. Well, we still don't know if it's gonna happen or not. But it was about Canadian French. So the way it evolved in Canada, the way it evolved in France and Europe, as a Montrealer. And represent the people here, and of course, you know, it's still North America. So you have North America, Mexico, the States, and Canada. So you know, the main languages are English, Spanish, and French in majority. But I wanted to represent the Francophonie and be there, and also give my presentation in French. That was important to me. Oh wow! I got a super chat from Ahmed. Thank you, friend. Merci beaucoup. So yeah, that's the super chat, by the way. So you have the possibility to use super chat. So basically it highlights your chat. Of course, there's absolutely no obligation and no pressure at all. The reason why I'm doing this kind of live sessions on YouTube is for everyone to join without discrimination. But if you really want to show your support, then of course I'd be more than happy. As I said, I spend a lot of time making videos and especially editing them. So I also want to make better content, obviously, and maybe buy a new camera, a new microphone, a new computer if I can. I've been saving up for a while now, and I've been using the same equipment for 5 years. What advice would I give to someone who wants to learn languages? Well, first of all, I'm not a role model when it comes to learning languages because I don't speak that many languages. I speak only 3 languages. But the way I see things is mainly to have fun. have fun learning languages, and if you don't have fun anymore, from my perspective, I don't think it's worth suffering for language learning. So I think it's a good thing to start with classes, with as many tools as possible, and then after that, meet people through, you have plenty of apps to do that, live chat like this, forums and places like that, just to connect with people. And also have fun on one side and not to worry on the other. Sometimes, and even with English for me, it was very, very uncomfortable when I wasn't fluent yet. And then I was placed with fluent people, native people. And then I had to speak. That was daunting. And I was, thinking, oh my God, I want my sentences to come out perfectly. So I need to think about the words I want to say and everything. But don't worry, at the end of the day, we're speaking languages to communicate with each other. So as long as the message you want to send is sent the way you want, and the message is received the way it is supposed to, then for me the rest is just the accents, the pronunciation, these kind of things. You look a bit like Justin Trudeau. That's funny because you're not the first person to say that guy. Someone said that in the metro, actually. That was funny. She came to me, an old lady, and she said, you look like Justin Trudeau. I'm like, really? You look a lot more guapo than Justin. You guys, you just want to make me blush on camera, right? I don't believe you guys. Justin Trudeau is really hot, and he's like way richer than me too, because he's the prime minister, so he's got more money. What is my first language? So the first language I've ever spoken was Japanese. I spoke Japanese to my mother. I was speaking Japanese to my brothers and sisters. But then I went to school in France. So after that, French became my first language, and obviously I can write a thesis and an essay in French, but I can't do that in Japanese. Will I be doing more lives? I need to find the time to know what I'm going to be talking about. And yeah, so this was just a test to see how many people would be watching. I'm very happy because we have 70 people watching, so I'm just picturing 70 people in front of me talking to that crowd. So that feels very good, especially in this time of lockdown where I'm by myself at home. So and everything I do it for you. It's something I want to do more, live sessions. I need to learn more languages though, because you guys are asking me to speak this and that languages. So for the next one, I'll be ready, and I'll say hi in I'll try to say hi in maybe 20 languages or so. All right, guys. So that was fun. Yeah, let's see each other pretty soon. All right then. So thank you again. Shukran jazilan. All right. Good night.